Hi everyone. Right, today we are going to be covering day 7 of the Foundation to Success program, which is my 10-day training for all new members coming to our team. But I'm sharing it here with you guys as well, so that you can all get a little bit of the training that I do as well. You just don't get it in the paper form or the little attachments. Right, so it's, as you can see, it's party time. So by day 7, you should already have been placing your orders, because don't forget you've got your 10-day new member incentives, which are amaze balls. You need to be getting the fragrances and, you know, putting the products on your body and just getting used to everything. But by day 7, you should already have been settling into your team page, your team group. You've been watching a couple of training videos. You've joined our weekly new member training, watched the fragrance training, and are now ready to maybe do some parties. Sometimes it's not for everybody, you know, I understand that, I get that. But I made a lot of money doing parties, and that's what I pass on to you guys, my experience, my tips, and to show you that you can make a lot of money as well, but you don't need to do it in person. You can do it online. I've done, and I will do it on here. Honestly, I will promise I will bring the training out to you guys as well. Just spat then. The 80s party, I've got the wig, the neons, and my online parties are totally different to what probably an online party you've been to before. Most online parties, especially here in the UK, they're boring. Talking about with the boring, you know, it's like, you know, hey, come and look at this product. It's, you know, it feels amazing on the skin. Oh, and look at this, you can get this for £10. Oh, and look at this other product, it does this. We don't do parties like that. We do, you know, totally off the wall parties. You only get a party photo album. You're not going to get bombarded with product after product. You are going to get some tips, tricks. You're going to see a lot of fun. So we will be doing that, honestly. I've just properly built you all up to want to know even more now. So no pressure on me to deliver it, and I will, honestly. We'll have an 80s night. Because it is great fun. It's great fun. And I want to do a 90s night as well. I want to get the dungarees on. I want to get, you know, the ruffle in the hair and get the perm going. And that's what my parties are like. So you can do seasonal ones. You could do a Father's Day party where all your graphics, all your questions, you could do a quiz, which would be geared up to men. You could have a Top Gear. You could do, oh my God, I've just given another idea. Everyone, I'm never going to stop. This is the problem when you do it. You never stop. Do what you love, guys. Do what you love. Do what you love. Right, let's get back on to track about Party Plan. It is amazing. As I say, you don't need to do it house to house. You can do it online. I am again going to be doing this next couple of weeks. An online party at my house. You're going to come to my house. You're going to see me doing a party. I am also going to do I can't even remember what I called them, but I am going to do one where I'm going to walk you around my house sharing my products, and that's just going to be like a little demonstration. So you don't need to do big old parties where you have the whole display. There's lots of ways that you can be working your business. So that's what we're talking about today as well. If you hadn't guessed, it's Party Plan. Right, so everybody who gets the actual proper printout in their emails, day 7, you get a link to our party demonstration workbook, which is on our Dropbox. It's also in, I think it's on the members area of my website, but it's also in the group files as well in Momentum. It's like this. It's a booklet, but it's all about touch and smell. So basically it's about products that people can get on their bodies. You need people putting the body pudding on. You need people trying the scrub. You need people trying the cuticle cream. You need people, obviously you've got your kit, you need to get everybody using the Colour My Perfume system, because it's really super fast and easy doing that. Now, so who can remember? My earliest memory of Party Plan was my mum. She had an Oriflame party, I think way back in probably 1982, and she also had a Tupperware party as well. So these are the days of Party Plan. This is what they're about. They're about taking products to people so they can get it to demonstrate on their skin straight away, so they can see the quality of our fragrances, they can see the quality of our you know, the cellulite cream. You could have somebody wrapped up in cling film losing an inch straight away just while you're at the party. That would happen. Well, I'm not saying it would, it could happen, it happens a lot. You should never tell people it'll work. Maybe it doesn't, but it really does work. So yeah, so stand out from other reps. How many people have you seen offering parties and they get 10% discount? That's pretty crap to me. I don't want a party and just get 10% off. I like to get a party that I'm going to be getting money off my products. I'm going to be getting free product. I would like a free gadget as well. Who would not like a free coffee maker? Who would not like a free tablet? You get yourself on Voucher, go on Groupon, go onto these Chinese sites and get gifts that, you know, you have to be careful because of the import tax. But go on eBay, you know, because they've already imported them in. But you could get a coffee maker for what, 30 quid? You could get a tablet for 30 quid. You could get a lot for 30 quid. And make that your go-to tool. Have a party with me, get, you know, 15% off all the products, get 20% off, and get a free coffee maker. You could do a coffee party with a coffee maker. You could, gosh, you can do all sorts. You can get all sorts of prizes out there to help encourage to get bookings, because it's all very well saying have a party, but you've actually got to go out there verbally, get them. So the first bit of advice I will tell you to do is use your friends. It works every single time. Do a live or just do a status, you know, try and get your face on it, you know, do a, you know, can somebody help me? Honestly, these are Raj photos that I do the work. But you've got to use the word help, and that is the key word. It's, you know, can somebody help me? I just started up at FM. I need to have a launch party. I need to grow with confidence. Will you help me get confidence and have a party for me? And, you know, a lot of your friends are going to say, yes, we'll help you. We'll have a party for you, because they're helping you get confidence. You have shown them that you lack confidence. You've showed them that you need help, and you've asked for their support. And always say, look, it's not going to last, you know, more than 2 hours, and that's at a push. Just say, you don't need to bring money, you don't need to, you know, to cook, you don't need to do anything. Just let me come to you, let me stand up and get confidence and show my products and tell me where I'm going wrong. Tell me if I could, you know, do anything better for when I get parties. They're going to bring money. Everybody brings money, and you just say to them, my parties also have an online party running alongside it. In case any of your friends have questions before the party, if any of your friends can't turn up to the party, they can access the special offers that are going to be at your party, will be only available at this online event at the same time. People can ask questions. You can, you know, share the brochure. You can do so much in that group that's going to warm the audience up and warm the hostess up and warm the people up who's coming to the party. So always have an online party running at the same time. It's not going to be as in-depth as a normal online party. You know, you're not going to put everything into that, you know, all your effort, but it's just there as another sales tool. So put something in it, you know, a couple of days before the event. Now, your party shouldn't take more than 1.5 hours, 2 hours max, because otherwise you are then starting to eat into your profit by your time. You are using a lot of your time, and you know, you want to be getting 50 quid an hour, do you not? Do you not want to be doing that? Otherwise, if you go to 4 hours, then you're diluting that to 20 quid an hour. So you really want to be maximizing the time, and to do that, you hostess coach. By hostess coaching, your party is going to be slap bang 2 hours maximum. You're going to get sales because you've already worked the hostess. You've already been working the online party. You've already been, you know, and visited the hostess. You've gave them the hostess pack. You gave them sample. You gave them books. You know where they live. So you're not running around, like, you don't need to set off half an hour early so you can find the place. She's already put balloons on the door that say FM balloons. So you've already warmed her up. You know where you're setting the table up because you've already been. That is the benefit of doing hostess coaching. So ideally, you want to be doing hostess coaching about 4 weeks before the party, because that's a good build-up time. That's a good opportunity for you to go there. It gives her the books to start getting pre-orders, Give her the competition. If you sell so many, you know, lucky squares, if you sell so many squares before the party, brilliant, it's more bonus for you. I also do a square game with, like, I think it's got 16 numbers on, but it's numbers of perfume. So whoever, it's £1 a number, but whoever gets the right one, I take it with me. So I could take even, you know, a 30ml, it doesn't matter. And that one's 2 for 1. So whoever's paid £1 for 2 for 1 will get that at the day of the party. So that's how I do it as well, is I have a perfume board for people to buy and get free perfume. Well, not free, it costs them £1. Right, so ideally, hostess coach 4 weeks before. If not, you've got like 2 weeks before. It'll be a bit more rushed, but you can still do it, but you should be visiting the hostess. And so many people don't. They do it all over Facebook, they do it over text, they do it over a phone call. But the benefits are you will get to know where you're going straight away. You know where the house is. You go in, you can see the location of the house. You know, where are you going to put your display? Ideally, you want it in front of the telly, because that's where people, the focal point is. It's always round about that area. But maybe they've got no room, and maybe they've got a better room on a dining table. So you need to look at the house. You need to know where you're going to be setting up. Sit down with her. Talk to her through the process. There is a 10-step hostess coaching document, which I did say I was updating, which will be updated and available. I don't even think I need anything to do with it, actually. I think it's all done. And I'll check that for you. But you've got the 10 steps to hostess. I don't know if you've seen my 10 steps to sponsoring. Again, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same with the 10-step to party plan. You talk about the party. That's the one that needed updated, was the 10-step to party plan. I have a hostess coaching one as well. I like to make your life so much easier, because I've done all the hard work. I've sat for hours creating all these documents, so, you know, use them. So there is a hostess coaching one. As I say, you want to sit down with her, you want to have a talk, you want to go through, give her the paperwork, because she's got a letter, she's got the process, everything is in that. There's the games that she can play. Also give her some balloons. You can get the balloons printed on eBay, get the FM logo on, give her them, and then ask her to blow them up for the night of the party and tie them to a gatepost. That way, when you turn up, you straight away know where the party is, and so do the guests. They can see straight away that there's FM balloons. It is looking like a party, and you want to be getting people built up, excited. You know, drop some hints about some amazing wholesale offers that are going to be happening. People could use the cellulite wrap on the night if they want to. It doesn't matter. Offer them these possibilities. Say you'll even bring metabolism coffee if people want to try that. But you're not going to know that until you've actually really had a good conversation with your hostess. Maybe all her friends need that. Maybe they're all, you know, they could be members of a Slimming World, and they're going to be absolutely loving you if you turned up with metabolism coffee. And, you know, you could take a Slim Extreme pack, you could take samples, you could do a lot depending on the conversation. Or it maybe could be somebody who's into makeup. So do a makeup workshop. Work with them. Do, you know, I like to do a hostess demonstration, and there's a video on YouTube on how to perform a hand massage and an arm massage. So that way that you are giving give them to all the guests, give all the guests an arm massage, because that way they are getting the body pudding on the skin. And honestly, the minute you put body pudding on the arm, it is amazing, and that's the reaction you want from people. So a lot of my parties are product based. It is about getting the products on people's skin. So we like to do a mini facial. So I would get the hostess, I would take all the makeup off using the towel. We've got that, you know, the brilliant makeup remover towel. I would then use a micellar lotion. I would also, you know, you've got the 3-in-1 glucan. It's up to you what products you use. But then I would use the aloe vera range. Again, depending on the hostess. It could be somebody my age who's over 40. Take the Gold Regenesis. It's an affordable range that then, you know, you can get sampling. And as you do in the process, you are explaining to all the guests why you are doing it, why you take the makeup off, why you know, you may be using a serum, the UT range, why you are doing this, you know, and then say, when you're putting makeup on, do a makeup demonstration. Women with lines who are older should not be putting coloured powder on, because it sticks to the creases, so it makes the lines look bigger. Do, you know, a smoky eye look, do a day look, do an evening look. Work the parties how you want to, and that's another thing. Some people, when they see all over, you know, the news feeds or selling boards or book a party, it's maybe not what they want, but maybe they want a winter workshop, maybe they want a summer workshop, maybe they want, you know, a Prosecco and chocolate workshop. You word things differently and people will perceive it differently, but really it's just a party. So just think about things like that as well. So yeah, we've done about the balloons, display. Right, when they invite the guests, ideally they should be personally inviting like you would to an online party. You never, 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 never add everybody in your friends list like a group invite. You just don't do that. It's totally naff. You would personally invite people. So to an online party, you would personally invite 50 people. To a home party, personally invite 50 people. But obviously, only half of that are going to come. So you would personally, well, I don't even know 50 people, but you know, you would invite everybody who you know would more likely come. The same with an online party. You're not going to ask loads of people to come who live 50 miles up you. No interest. You know who to invite and who not to invite. Another thing about a party, don't have food. Do not have food, because all the guests will just waste the time eating food. Plus, they're going to get it on the fingers, which are already going to be covered in perfume. But at the end of the day, snacks, nibbles, you know, just cold things like that. You don't want people going around eating the pizza. Oh my God, look at all that buffet. You could have had a wedding, sausage rolls, cocktail sausages. They're going to be spending most time troughing than they are watching you. So you need to say no food. Let's have a little look. Yeah, it's up to you, however, you know, what discount you offer them. I like to give 15%. I like to give also a free bottle of pure fragrance worth £13.50 with sales over £100. I shot myself in the foot once massively because I got worst party ever. Oh, I'll never forget it. It was the worst party ever. It was just minging. It was awful. She had about 10 cats. They had the telly on. They were singing karaoke as I'm there. And it was just like, seriously, are you taking the mick? And I'd already done my hostess coaching. I'd already told her what to do. I thought, wasting my time here. But I got, I think, 40 quid's worth of orders. And that was it. It was like, oh my God. It was the worst night ever. Worst night of my life. But I gave her a free perfume as well. So that after that time, that never happens. You have to have £100 worth of orders before you get a freebie, or you could say 75 quid. Again, it is entirely up to you. If sales were over £200, then they would get a luxury. Also, they're going to get 15% in vouchers if a party is booked. So if somebody books a party at their party, they are going to get 15% off as well. So yeah, then I just go through the party process. I'm not going to go through all that now because it would take forever. So basically preparing to have the party. So, you know, think of, oh yeah, this is a big one. Don't be getting tablecloths that aren't ironed. It is a big bugbear of mine. Make sure you've ironed a tablecloth and have a tablecloth. Even if it's a single sheet, it doesn't matter. You know, you want to look professional. Get a logo top. You've all seen my logo tops. I've got logo tops. If you want to buy a logo top, let me know. I've got logo tops. Look professional. Take your diary because you want to be getting more bookings as well. Take a calculator to calculate all their cash and plenty of pens and paper. You can start a kit, full size, all your products, hand testing sheets. You know them ones where we have the numbers on, what number we're placed, order forms, blah, 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 blah. Self-explanatory, everything you need. And you can get all those documents and everything off the team Dropbox files. So yeah, look at the 10 steps to perfect party plan. Look at the hostess coaching one. You're going to play a game, left-right game. I always play that one. It's just easy. Oh, and I also like the island one where you've got to draw an island, but your eyes are shut. It's quite funny, that one. You know, and the sun was shining. Draw a boat, draw a palm tree, all that sort of stuff. It's really funny. Yeah, start it. My name is Shad. I've been with FM World, and this is why I like it. I run it alongside my part-time job. I run it alongside my family. I run it alongside my full-time job. Word it however is best for you. So you go through everything about DROM, everything about the business, everything about being in the UK since 2006, blah, 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 blah. Then you go on to the samples and demonstration. You do your facial, you do your whatever you're going to do. Also mention the layering tip, and that it's not to upsell, it's not to sell product, but if you were to wear a citrus shower gel, then you were to put, you know, a nice floral talc on, then you were to wear, I don't know, a musky perfume, you're going to be stinking. You're going to be nice and clean, but you are not going to, you're going to have the smell of like a jumble. Whereas if you have the 18 shower gel, 18 body lotion, 18 perfume, you are going to be smelling of 18. So that is why we recommend people layer products, because it's better for them. And also body lotion, your perfume lasts longer, it sticks to your skin more because it's the molecules stick to the lotion. I then have another game, so it would be a raffle or a tombola or bitch bingo. I love bitch bingo. Oh my God, you see everybody running for the prize, it's fun. And even by then they've had a couple of drinks, it's great fun. So briefly, what bitch bingo is you have 3 prizes: phenomenal mascara, a perfume, you could have a 472, you could have a drain cleaner. Make sure the good prizes, not a fortune, you know, because people aren't paying, it's free, it comes out of your money. Then everybody's sitting there, they all get the tickets, and then you just shout out the numbers. You shout out, you know, 1, 3, 5 things, 6, 7, 8, and whoever had it, they've got the pinch whichever prize they want. So the person at the end who's left holding the prizes wins. It's quite funny because somebody always goes to the same person, and they get rioting, literally riot. It's great fun. So collect the orders and then say, you know, your orders can be with you in a couple of days or week, but you've already pre-arranged that with the hostess. So you know, and the guests know, to bring cash, because at the end of the day, you need to put the orders in. And that's it, and do it your way. You know, at the end of the day, it's your party, it's your business. My advice is there to as a guide. You know, this is how I do it. You could do it the same, you could do it differently, you could add something else, and that's brilliant. And that's what it's about. It's about getting you guys thinking, how could you run a party? How could you run a workshop? What would you do? So that's it, guys. Day 7, day 8 will be following probably tomorrow now. So I'll see you all soon. Bye.